Welcome to Night of the Living. Night of the Living. where, where real music lives. Entertainment in its purest form. Wilco! Money's pouring down and the people look down and it's floating out of town. I hit the second deck and I spent my paycheck, and my wife that I just met, she's looking like a wreck. Casino queen, my lord, you're mean. Gambling like a fiend on your table, so great. Everybody, now this is real rock and roll, baby. Wilco. Jeff Tweedy, busy working on his abs. It's one of his lyrics. Oh, it's back in black. Blackjack. I'll pay you back. The room fills with smoke and I'm already broke, and the dealer keeps on joking as he takes my last token. Casino queen, my lord, you're mean. I've been gambling like a fiend on your table, so great. Meow, 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 meow. Those are my cats. I have 4 cats, right, John? 4 cats. Singing cats. So when you hear rock and roll meowing, that's my cats, baby. This is me flying solo, fucking sober, baby. And this is the only way to fly. Believe me, I've done it all. Everything but heroin. Sober is better. Thank you. Thank you very much, boys. Queen, my lord, you're mean. I've been gambling like a fiend on your table, so great. Wow, 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 meow, meow, meow. Wow, 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 meow, meow, meow. Wow, 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 meow, 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 meow. Hey, all right. Casino motherfucking queen. You gotta love that karaoke guy, whoever that is, that has given us that, the great film there with the karaoke, which is really fun. Let's do that one. Yeah, that's a nice one. Honey, it's us. Look. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah. You're quiet. Yeah. Well, you wanted to talk about Yungblud? Not really, but we will, because here's the story with Yungblud. Yeah. Uh, Especially on Reddit, nobody talks about his music. I don't even want to open up another dialogue with those people because some of them are finding our videos funny. One woman said she's cackling watching our videos about Yungblud. I'm not even trying to be funny, folks. I'm just talking about this is what's going on. Yeah. So, uh, with the cougars and all that, and the big lips, and Ozzy biting heads off of bats. Yeah, that happened. We want to act like that's not going on, and you want to act like he's also not a Disney kid, but that's neither here nor there. I am happy because the heat does seem to be off John, right? Yeah, absolutely. John's spirit is soaring because, like, so many of those people that were fixated on the Beatles and the McLennan and all this and that, they're all fucking infatuated with Yungblud because numero uno, he's got that British accent that they all go crazy for, and I can't blame them. I'm somewhat partial to the Brit, yeah, the Brits. When I went to London, they loved my accent, so it was like a mutual admiration society, because apparently I'm like old New York, and they like that shit too. I like it, yeah, I love it, yeah. You do love it, yeah. He always says, "Talk to me, Lena, talk to me." But getting back to Youngblood, so they like his accent and they like the fact that he's pansexual, which is fun. Hey, it's fun. Now, again, the Beatles were not pansexual or homosexual, but they were tolerant of the gay community, and John, you even had sex with a couple of transvestites over in Hamburg, didn't you? More than just Hamburg, really? Yeah, yeah. Because occasionally John would go to a prostitute. I'm not going to get into that now because it's nobody's to talk about. Do you mind me saying that? No. But again, I don't feel like talking about it. Right? He's not going to talk about it. But yeah, the Beatles, they visited prostitutes here and there. Lena, please. Right. So, what's wrong with you? You gotta get it like a feed on your table. So great. Look up Wilco. They're such a fucking hot shit band, and yeah, they're working on their abs. Look up the Wilco lyric. I'm serious. I'm working on my abs. And, if you look at Jeff Tweedy, he's not really working on those abs so much. He's growing them, right. But he can do what he wants. He's an old man. He's still touring. He sounds fucking dynamite. He's still writing. He sounds fucking dynamite. My point being, I don't hear much talk about Youngblood's music. It's not that remarkable. I'm going to start a dialogue tonight. All right. Okay. I'm gonna start a dialogue with those kids tonight. They want to be mean to me. I can tell. They want to make fun of me. They want to, and what I'm gonna say to them out there is, but you say you love Youngblood so much because he's into love and acceptance of everyone and all things that are strange and different. Hey, kids, you're looking at fucking strange and different right now. Yeah, you're looking at it. It's me, Lena. I've had a very interesting life. I know what strange and different is. I'm a fucking psychic clear channel, and I'm also a New York City singer, songwriter, musician, a multi instrumentalist, and now I'm like a recovering quadriplegic. I have a lot of shit going on. I'm a writer. I have a blog that's over thousands and thousands of entries long. People are wanting the hard copy of that blog now. It's like, that's exciting. What do I do? Do I send that? I mean, I don't. It's copywritten because you've published it. It's been published online. Don't worry about it. If they want a hard copy of it, you give them that. All right. They got to pay for it, but you give it to them. All right. People clamoring for a hard copy of the blog. Hey, leave me alone. Into real pages. I'll print one right up for you. Money up front, though, kids. They're not really cheap. And my blog at this point is over 7 big books full. So, not to brag, but come here, give me a kiss. All right. Oh, yeah. That's what turns me on. Right. So, I mean, yeah, honey. You feeling better? Yeah, I had an incident earlier, but I'm doing much better, thank you. I'm also struggling with lupus or a form of it. Yeah, like, can you imagine? I'm currently in a wheelchair and struggling with lupus, and I'm doing this crap, and I'm working on art projects and writing songs with John. Fuck off, man! Don't tell me that I don't. And I played all the New York City fucking rock clubs back in the 80s and 90s and 2000s too. That's 3 decades, motherfuckers. Under my belt. Rock and rolling like a motherfucker. Johnny wrote me a beautiful poem today. You want to read it? Yeah. And how he writes this is he just starts reciting it to me in bed first thing in the morning. It's called Lena 17. And it's about, you know, me when I was 17 in high school. And John had them generate this picture. It's not that far off. The hair's a little longer than I usually had it, but that was my look. That was kind of this is very good, really. And here's the poem. Go ahead, honey, you read it. Oh, she's better than better in a tight little sweater. with colors so keen, red, purple, and green, and them soft little stripes in places so right. How her hips gently sway in black corduroy jeans. They call them earth shoes, but they float on her feet. That lip gloss she wears as she glides down the street, her guitar in one hand and a cig in the other. Have mercy, I beg, to the Almighty Mother, 'cause that baby's all mine. But I'll just have to wait as she strums and she smokes at the high school yard gate. But I'm making big plans, yeah, she'll know what I mean. She is Lena, she's mine, and she's just 17. Well, she was just 17. Oh, stop it, Lena. Well, that's kind of what got him on the kick. He was thinking of she was just 17, you know what I mean? That's actually another song origin for the Beatles. And John sings it to me all the time. I saw her standing there. There I am at 17. What do you think? I'll tell you what I think.